Hello, Kaiju fans. I'm Vinnie D'lux here to give you the Kaiju Wrap-Up for the third annual Halloween Beach Party. We had an absolutely amazing show here at the Bell House the other day, and if you missed out, it is too bad. You can catch the entire thing on YouTube right now from the live stream. But in the meantime, I'm here to go ahead and give you the rundown on everything that happened. And we kicked off a wild, insane night with Dr. Cube coming down to the arena to let everyone know that his plan was to go ahead and take the losers of every match and chop them up for his evil bidding. No one knew exactly why he was going to do it. It was left a little bit of a mystery why he would tear up, no matter what it was, Kaiju Hero or even members of his own posse. He was going to dice them, and do something mysterious. That's just the way it is at Kaiju Big Battel. You never know what you're going to expect. However, one thing to remember, guys, Halloween Beach Party, their third annual one, this is blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. It is canon and non-canon, all the same. Anything can and will happen. Things may last, things may not, but nonetheless, you know you're going to have an absolutely amazing time. And we did. We had an absolutely amazing time, kicking things off with 2-Core versus Japan Droid, the Dirty Bird taking on the Tokyo Technological Marvel head-to-head in an amazing first bout. Wonderful athleticism from both. A quick surprise from Darno, who kept making his way into the ring, trying to search for those legendary coins, those same coins that at the end of the year will grant someone an amazing wish from a wish-granting dragon. Allegedly. We're still not too sure. But in the end, Japan Droid didn't come out on top during that match, leaving 2-Core to be taken away to the whims of Dr. Cube's evil machinations. Next match, of course, we had, and this was a lot to believe, a nude beach match between Gomimon and Monger King, and I wish I did not have to say those words out loud. Absolutely disgusting. It was horrible. Losers were everyone in the audience. I was disgusted. You know who else was disgusted? Power Ranger, who came out to the ring to protest this abomination, the nudity of these two disgusting members of Cube's posse. However, they did not take lightly to being interrupted by Power Ranger and went on to a 2-on-1 beatdown until Kung Fu Chicken Noodle Soup made the save, turning it into a tag team fight, and ultimately Rangeru and Kung Fu got the win. Kung Fu absolutely murdering, assassinating Gomimon and Monger King. Match 3 saw us in an amazing fight between the Scab and DW Cycloptopus III that ended with what might be the most brutal spots I've ever seen. Seashells on the ground being slammed into the mat, enough to make your feet cry walking on the beach, the one you never want to step on the beach. Seashells. Bad news all about. In the end, we did end up with DW Cycloptopus III getting the win. However, now without a little bit of interference from once again Darno making his way through the match, looking for those coins. I will say he is persistent, if anything. Then, of course, we had our intermission, a wonderful time hosted by yours truly and the Vegan Vampire, doing a Halloween costume contest. Yes, you the fans, when you come out to these shows, get to be part of the action, and one lucky fan was able to walk away with $100 for having the best Halloween costume here at the Bell House for our Halloween beach party, marking them as the ruler of the beach for that night solely. Now, we're back into the action with our fourth match, Erebus versus Dusto Bunny. Heavy back and forth with a trick or treat match. All sorts of things made its way. A wrench, shaving cream. Who knew what was going to be used inside those pumpkin pails? Nonetheless, weapons were abound and ended things out with a win for Dusto Bunny, once again killing Erebus and bringing him into the machinations of Dr. Cube's evil schemes. What machinations were those? Well, we were to find out in just the next match, where we end up with a monster mashup. That is right. I promised Cube made earlier he was going to be tearing apart all the various kaiju. Well, he slapped them back together again for 2 abominations, 2 kaiju chimeras of monstrosities making their way to the ring to face off against each other for his amusement, for our amusement, and the amusement of you. Of course, during this match, our unfortunate guest referee for the time being was murdered, leaving us with no rules for the match. However, there turned out to be an opportunity for once again an arriving Darno to make his way back into the ring looking for those coins, and getting pissed off with no results, he took out both monster mashups to end up being the winner of that match, taking both their coins and bringing him back up in the rankings of the Kaiju Coin Tournament. It was already absolutely insane, but let's not forget this brings us to the end, our final match, the main event, where we had number 13 taking on Unicorn Party for the Great Pumpkin Championship, an amazing belt to crown the first ever Great Pumpkin Champion of our Halloween beach party. And of course, whenever 13 is involved, whenever Dr. Cube is involved, you better bet the minions, the posse, are shortly behind. And we saw all the minions coming out. We saw Hell Monkey coming out, interfering, getting in the way of Unicorn Party's champion dreams, but all was not lost. When things were looking at their absolute bleakest, the barbecue lit up, smell of beef in the air, and we ended up with Burger Bear coming out to make the save on behalf of his friend, Unicorn Party, clearing the ring, leaving Unicorn Party to be the true king of the beach as the Great Pumpkin Champion. Guys, it was an absolutely amazing action, amazing fighto, amazing battle, and the kind of stuff you could only see here at Kaiju Big Battel. If you missed this last one, well, guess what? We have plenty more shows coming. Check out our socials, check out our website, stay tuned to the calendar because amazing things happen when you come to a Kaiju Big Battel show. On behalf of the Kaiju Regulatory Commission, my name is Vinnie D'lux. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, monsters are real and danger can